Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Yawk, and I'm here in beautiful Atlantic City, currently pulling out of the Resorts Hotel and Casino garage. Gonna take a drive, not a walk, a drive around Atlantic City today. We're starting out our drive here in Atlantic City, or throughout Atlantic City, on Atlantic Avenue. They're doing a lot of repaving. Nice to see them doing some work around here. We're heading south. We'll turn around somewhere around the Fork and Knife and go up Pacific Avenue. Then we'll head over to Gardner's Basin, maybe the Marina side. Just a nice little drive around Atlantic City to show you guys around. Looks like they're working on the northbound side of Atlantic Avenue. It looks nice and smooth. I, of course, am driving south with all the potholes. Just my luck. Regardless, it's good to know that this project will probably be completed before the new season starts. Before I got in my car, the windshield looked pretty clean, but now that the sun's beating on it, it's not that clean. But don't worry about it, we're only heading in this direction once during this entire video. After that, it won't be an issue. Note to self, head back to Hard Rock's Rocktain for another car wash. Okay. On the right, we have the Tangra outlets, as well as one of the main exits out of the city, which leads to the Atlantic City Expressway, as well as the Garden State Parkway. You can also take Route 30 or Route 40, but most people leave this way. And on the left, right here at Caesars, we have the brand new Dave & Buster's. It's a brand new place, just opened a few days ago. That video is available here. I uploaded it just a few days ago here on the New York channel. I also did a walk along Atlantic Avenue about a month ago. That video is also available here on the New York channel. Hey guys, I know the sun on the windshield is pretty annoying and it's hard to see what I'm talking about, but we will be heading in a different direction throughout most of this video, so it will be going away shortly and you'll be able to see much better during the video. Of course, that building with the dome on it is the Tropicana Hotel and Casino Complex. There are so many restaurants I want to try out here on Atlantic Avenue. I tried several of them already, and they've been reviewed, but there's so many more that I just want to check out. Hopefully sometime later this winter and into the spring and summer, I will check out most of these restaurants here along Atlantic Avenue. Restaurants, of course, will be covered on the Jersey Jeff Eats channel. Coming up on the left is Tony's Baltimore Grill. Been there, done that, want to do it again. As I said earlier, we're going to stop by Gardner's Basin, one of the marina areas here in Atlantic City, and when we get there, I'll get out of my car and show you guys around a little bit before we head over to the Borgata, Harrah's, and Golden Nugget. Again, right now we're on Atlantic Avenue. If we went straight, we'd be heading into the town of Ventnor, where Lucy the Elephant is. That video was uploaded, I believe, this past summer. But instead, we're going to be making a left in order to head up to Pacific Avenue, which will take us to the back sides, if you will, of all the hotels and casinos and the parking garages. We're making our left here, and this entire area is pretty much dominated by Stockton University. This Tudor-styled building on the left-hand side is the Knife and Fork. There, I said it right that time. And see, as soon as we made that turn, the sun's no longer a problem. I told you guys. That Knife and Fork has a pretty cool happy hour. I'm going to bring that to you guys soon. In front of us is the now defunct Atlantis or Golden Nugget or Hilton. It's had so many names, it's been empty for years now. They have new owners, but the new owners say it's in worse shape than they thought, so really don't know what's going to happen to this building. And we are now on Pacific Avenue, just one block from the beach. You would think Pacific was named Atlantic and Atlantic would be named Pacific, considering that the Atlantic Avenue is west of the Pacific and the Pacific is closer to the beach. If you're following me at all, it just makes more sense to switch the names of these two streets, but you know what? They've probably been named this for over 100 years. We'll just leave it alone. Like I said, this is the back end of most of the hotels and casinos along the boardwalk, and you're going to find a lot of parking garages on Pacific Avenue. This is the Tropicana. If you look in our right-hand lane, you'll see the Jitney. It travels the entire length of Pacific Avenue, stops off at every hotel and casino, as well as other spots, and well, most spots around Atlantic City. On the right is the back end of the Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. Lots of events are held there. I bought you a couple in the past few weeks. Miss America used to be held there. And there's a lot of stuff coming up that I will share with you guys as well in future videos. On the left is the old parking garage of the Trump Plaza. The Trump Plaza was demolished. That's on the right-hand side. Parking garage is still there. And coming up on the right-hand side is also Caesars and Bally's Hotel and Casino, as well as the Claridge after that. On the left is the Frank Sinatra wing of AmeriCare. If, God forbid, something should happen to you while you're at the hotels and casinos here in Atlantic City, this is probably where you'd be brought to as far as emergency rooms are concerned. There are some exceptions, and I'll point them out, but there's not too many shops or restaurants here on Pacific Avenue, and again, there are some exceptions. Pacific Avenue is known more for the quickest way to get from one hotel and casino to the other if you're driving here in Atlantic City. Speaking of exceptions, coming up on the left is Kelsey's. They're known for their soul food as well as southern cuisine. They have live entertainment. Sundays, they're known for their brunch. And again, just one block from the Boardwalk. Kelsey's is closed right now, but when they are open and you're driving along Pacific Avenue, you will see a line going up the block. The streets coming up on the right-hand side are New York Avenue, St. James Place, and Tennessee Avenue, also known as the Orange Loop because those are the properties that are orange on the Monopoly board. There's lots of pubs, bars, and restaurants here in the Orange Loop, including some new ones like Cardinal and King's Pub, some very old ones like the Irish Pub, which is very famous here in Atlantic City, as well as places like the Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall. We're coming up to the Hard Rock on our right-hand side. After that will be the Showboat. And after that, the Ocean, the northernmost hotel and casino here on the Atlantic City Boardwalk. And then we're going to make a left and head over to Gardner's Basin, where I'll get out of the car and show you guys around a little bit. On the right is Rocktain at the Hard Rock, where I usually get my car washed comped. Thank you, Hard Rock. And then coming up on the right is the Showboat with the brand new Island Water Park. If you're planning a visit to Atlantic City, whether it be this time of the year or in the spring or during the season, make sure to check out all my videos here on the New York channel. I cover all the hotels and casinos. I do room tours, casino tours. I cover restaurants, not only here along the Boardwalk, but as well as the Marina side, the Borgata, the Golden Nugget, and Harrah's. And where we're heading, Gardner's Basin, several videos there as well, so make sure to check them out here on the New York channel if you plan on a visit here. That's the Absecon Lighthouse on the left-hand side. You can climb all the way to the top if you're up to it. Alrighty, off to Gardner's Basin. This is New Hampshire Avenue. It'll take you pretty much directly from the Ocean Casino Resort to Gardner's Basin, and as you can see, the Jitney also follows the same route. Now, you can walk from the boardwalk up New Hampshire Avenue to Gardner's Basin. I've done it. It is a long walk, just a heads up, guys. If you're not in a walking mood, like I said, the Jitney is a convenient, inexpensive, efficient way to get there. Hey guys, as always, if you're enjoying the videos here on the New York channel, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you're enjoying this video in particular, our little drive around tour of Atlantic City, give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel out and I do appreciate it. Thanks guys. And here we are, Gardner's Basin. Let's check it out. Gardner's Basin is quiet this time of the year, off season. There's a couple restaurants open. The Atlantic City Aquarium is here. It's been closed since the pandemic, but they've been making a lot of improvements to the building and upgrading the entire aquarium, so that should be opening up shortly. During the summer, lots of fishing boats, lots of charter boats, lots of party boats, which I've done a couple of videos on those as well. I'm going to park the car and we'll take a walk around and see what it looks like off season. If you're looking for something different to do during the season, not right now, but during the season, this is where you buy your tickets to those party boats. They have sunset cruises, open bars, live entertainment. I usually do it once every summer. I missed it this summer, so maybe I'll have to do 2 or 3 this coming summer. And of course, I'll bring you guys along. But I do have videos on the channel of my past excursions here coming out of Gardner's Basin. This is the Gilchrist Gardner's Basin location. They also have one at the Tropicana along the boardwalk, known for their breakfasts. I did a video at the Tropicana one. I have yet to do one here at the Gardner's Basin location. I'll probably do one this coming summer. And here we have the Back Bay Ale House. Of course, it's not too busy outside. During the summer, this place is mobbed, but both the Back Bay Ale House and Gilchrist are open all year round, so check those places out. Getting ready to hop into the car and head over to the Marina side of Atlantic City to check out Borgata, Harrah's, as well as the Golden Nugget. If you're into fishing and you're not into paying a boat to take you out to sea to go fishing, well, just make a left outside of Gardner's Basin's parking lot and you'll come across this area here where people fish all year round. This video was filmed in December and you still see some people fishing out here. It's a hot spot for fishing, and again, it's right outside of Gardner's Basin. And across the way you see the Borgata, Harrah's, and Golden Nugget. We're heading there next. See, the buses and jitneys stop everywhere. Alrighty, we're back on New Hampshire Avenue. We're going to head over to the Farley Marina area, which includes Borgata, Harrah's, and Golden Nugget. Now I gotta say, the signage around this area is really confusing. Actually, there's a lack of signage as well, so once you start heading towards Borgata, Harrah's, and Golden Nugget, it's pretty easy to get lost. If you're not taking the jitney and you are driving, try to use GPS. I really don't know what to tell you, but the signage here is horrible. And every time I make this trip, I have to laugh at myself. I wonder if the Boardwalk properties have something to do with the lack of signage around the Marina district of Atlantic City. A conspiracy theory here on the New York channel. Actually, in all honesty, it's pretty easy to get to Borgata, Harrah's, and Golden Nugget from the Boardwalk, but we're coming from Gardner's Basin, and that's where it gets kind of confusing. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the New York channel, then just click on that thanks button right underneath this video. I do appreciate your support. It does help the channel out, it helps me out, and by the way, click on that thanks button, get a shout out on an upcoming video. Thanks for your support, guys. That's the Borgata and the MGM Tower right across the way, but we're going to catch those on the rebound. First, we're going to check out the Golden Nugget.
Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it. Come on. Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it.
The Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino is on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, the Deck Bar, one of my favorite places to hang out during the season, as well as the Chart House, a famous restaurant here at the Golden Nugget that overlooks the bay and the skyline of the Boardwalk hotels and casinos. The Golden Nugget has gone from one of the last free places to park here in Atlantic City to one of the most confusing. I gotta tell you guys, it's much easier to walk from Golden Nugget, Harrah's, and Borgata than it is to drive to them. Again, lots of highways, lots of intersections, and no signage whatsoever. I mean, you'll see an occasional sign, but then when you follow it, it takes you to a place where there's no sign. So, what good was the first sign? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Directly ahead is Harrah's Hotel and Casino, but we're going to drive around Borgata first and then head over to Harrah's through a side road, I guess. Welcome to the Borgata and MGM Tower. So if you're going to Borgata and parking there, well, that's kind of easy. But if you're driving around Borgata and you want to get to Harrah's, that's a little more difficult. But I did find some signs, and we didn't see much of Borgata or the MGM Tower. But we're going to head over to Harrah's now. Unlike the Boardwalk side of town, if you want to get around the Marina side, well, you have to deal with highways or on-ramps, off-ramps, poor signage, and no signage. Welcome to Harrah's. We're heading back to the Boardwalk now. Steve Wynn built this tunnel back in the 1980s, much to the chagrin of Donald Trump. This made it a lot easier to get to the Marina side of town. Of course, Steve Wynn's motive was to get people easily to the Borgata, an MGM property which he developed. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little drive around Atlantic City. We started off on the Boardwalk side, went up and down Atlantic and Pacific Avenue, took a ride over to Gardner's Basin, which is much busier during the summertime, and then over to the Marina side for Golden Nugget, Harrah's, and the Borgata. I'm heading back to the Boardwalk, got more videos to make. Hope you enjoyed the drive. Stay tuned for more videos from Atlantic City, Vegas, and, well, I guess other places here on the New York channel. Thanks for watching, guys.